but there's humour in it because it's kind of like people go, oh, you know, she's not really true on it, but
it's mentioning parents, like my dad is very conservative, and I mean he's loosened up a little bit over the years. I mean, like a conservative to a point, okay? So, you know, with stuff like tattoos and piercings, like he's alright with. He won't really say too much about it. He won't condemn it, but he won't say too much about it. But my mother on the other hand was a little bit more liberal. I mean, R.I.P. You know, she passed away 12 years ago. But I remember because when I was getting my latest tattoo done on Friday, I was talking to the artist, and because we talked a few times because she's done a few tattoos for me, and we're talking. And I said, well, because she told me before. When she started apprenticing me before she became an artist, like, no, that her mother's like, no, she's so proud of her that she can support herself with this, and then she's done so well, like, and it's what she likes, sort of thing. And I said, you know what? I said, remember when I got from my first tattoo was in 2000, right? But I did it while I was in Montreal because I was living in Michigan at the time, and I called her and told her about it. And it's like, you did it, because I'm telling your father. It's like, okay, well, we'll tell him. You know, there's not much you can do now. It's on my body, right? You can't take it off, so.
Well, I've got a tattoo as a bracelet, and my dad calls it a tide mark. What is that? What? Tide mark. I mean, that's not good, is it?
But no, I told her, she's like, how big is it? So it's not too big. It's like, okay, fine. Is it can be hidden for an interview? It's like, absolutely can. It's like, yeah. And I'm serious, because like all my tattoos, except for the most recent one, they're high enough where a short dress shirt would cover it, or even a long sleeve would cover it. So. Not a problem, and I did that purposely to make sure that, because at the time when I was doing interviews, it wasn't as acceptable. So you take all your piercings out, that sort of thing, and go with it. So I did that, and then when I got home, I showed my mom. She goes, "Oh my God, that's huge!" Like it's not that big. It really isn't. I mean, like what's your idea of a big tattoo? Because it's a circle with the stuff, and it's Celtic, right? But it wasn't that big. It's like, okay, then of course I got one more, and I got another one again, and then. She goes, all right, let's see it. And she goes, okay, well, that's not too bad. She goes, because at first, in my mind, when I think big, I think like that circle, but it really isn't that big. Like it's not you have a sleeve or a huge back piece, which would never happen, and that's just not me. But so she wanted to accept it, and my dad was like, oh, well, okay, moving on. What have you been up to otherwise? And then my stepmom, oh man, my stepmom. She's a lot of fun and very accepting of everything, but the only thing she doesn't like, and she gets grossed out every time she sees it, if she sees it, is I have my left nipple pierced, and every time she's like, "Ugh, why did you do that?" I was like, well, why not?
Well, isn't it true that they're erect all the time?
What do you mean wrecked?
Erect.
Oh, erect. Oh, I thought you said erect. It's like, what? Well, no, I mean, not at guys, but we're not going to get into the semantics of that, because that could go pretty dirty pretty quickly. And not that I mind talking about necessarily, but this is about the music, not about, So.
You started it.
Oh, I started it. You're the one who said erect. Come on.
No, well, I don't know. It's true, is it?
Well, a bit, but come on.
I love silencing you, that's why. Come on, let's get on to the music. Let's do it. Do it, baby.
Okay, phrasing. So,
Come on,
well, just
the next track on
2 seconds, because, oh my God.
I'm ready.
Well, no, because I think Mike is ready here, so, just stand by. Mike?
Hello?
I know, I can still hear you. I'm just waiting for Mike to see if he's responding. Because he said...
I know, I was just saying hello. Was she?
Bones.
There we go. Hey, Mike, what's happening?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey, B, how are you?
Hey, hugs. Give me a hug.
Oh, mate, loads of hugs are coming your way right now.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Hey. Don't step on my Kool-Aid here, man.
Oh, there's hugs for all of you. Are we on air?
Oh, yes, we are.
We're on air, so be
Hello, world.
polite, apparently.
Yeah.
Be really posh and polite. Do you want tea? Would you like some tea?
I'd love a cup of tea, actually. I could really do one, to be honest with you.
Are we live? Can we pause this at all?
You look a bit wasted, darling. Come on. I'll take you under my wing. Come on, I'll sort you out.
I've had a few, and I could do with some help.
I'll bet.
friends. We're all gentle and lovely.
So,
Buffy is lovely, aren't we? Bonio,
yeah. Okay.
Here.
Well, Mike.
Buffy.
All right. Nothing like the feel of the big muff, right? So.
Come on, let's all
that was a quote from the Actions, and I was talking about a distortion pedal perverts.
Come on, let's jump in the bed and let's.
So our second song, which Mike just made in time for, so like right in the show. So this is a band that Beast was mentioning the entire album. This is from a band called Heavy Ball. Phrasing. So the one's called Top of Your Game. Dig this. Heavy Ball, Yeah, top of your game. A really cool ska, more, well, I wouldn't say ska punk, more or less ska, but it was really cool, like really upbeat, and really, really catchy, despite the fact what was going on behind the scenes as we were talking off air. So between B and Mike's awesome threesome, you know what's going on. So
I'm not talking about touching. I'm not there. Anyway, I don't know.
Oh, please, but
yeah.
Anyways, moving right along.
No, well, Heavy Ball, honestly, oh God, I just love their music. This is their second album, and this is, kind of the first track on the album, and they're just so cool. They just, I don't know. I mean, I love the lead singer. He's got a really distinct voice. It's so, I don't know. It's what you want to hear. I love ska anyway. They're really catchy. Big vocals, really happy sound. And they've toured with the Kaiser Chiefs. They're out there doing it, and you've got to get on the album. It's called When Can You Start? And they're actually touring. They've got a gig in Vienna, Germany, Amsterdam. They're out there doing it, and I haven't seen them live yet. I'm crying here because I love them. I really love them.
Mike?
I thought it was brilliant. I thought the track's called Top of Your Game, and I thought they were top of their game, just to add in a little bit of cheese right as I begin the show. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm a little bit drunk, and I've been to a show tonight.
Hello.
And he's been very, very naughty.
Oh, that's our thing. Hello.
I love the whistling. I've got to mention the whistling. You don't get whistling in tracks anymore. I love that at the beginning. It's really cool.
What's with that? Why don't people whistle anymore?
I don't know. I think
like Patience by Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
ever, and it's totally made by the whistling, right? It's just awesome. They're top of their game. What was the name of the album again, B?
What?
Appetite for Destruction.
Oh no! When can you start? When can you start?
Appetite for Destruction. Wait.
Well, they do. See, the whistling does it, doesn't it? The
whistling. Wait. Are you talking about Appetite for Destruction or their first EP, Lies?
No, it's not my Lies.
Okay. Continue.
But in terms of Heavy Ball, when can I start? I'll start now. I'm listening to them now. Well, I was just now, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm ready to start. They're top of their game. That's about as far as I can go. But honestly, it's quality. They're a really, really cool band. I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm all up for whistling. So I think what we've just decided is that B and I are going to do some sort of whistling collaboration in the future.
Oh my
so
God.
Listen out for that.
Are we?
I don't know. Can you whistle? I can't.
I can whistle for my dogs, but.
I was whistling then. Did you hear that?
It was amazing. That's number one hit right there.
No, hang on.
Now it's time for whistling with Forgottenbee.
Hey.
We could do a whole. Maybe we do Thursdays. We'll do a Thursday show that's just you and I whistling it.
I'm actually really excited. Why am I so excited?
That's just that's the effect I have on people.
Alright, I need to calm. Adrenaline is rushing through my body.
Well,
calm it.
What's up next, Ben? What's up next?
Well, just before we get to the next part, I'm not going to mention the name of the company, but the company I work for, they just got a new general manager, and I will never get this guy's last name as long as I live. His first name is Gary, but his last name is Sandercock. And
do you know what?
It was funny because the next day.
I wouldn't want to do that.
It was funny because the next day,
it's a bit dangerous, I think.
Well, I wouldn't be like rude to him about it, but.
No. Did you hear what I said? You didn't even hear what I said, Bonio.
I did. I did. It just chose to ignore it.
Dangerous. Hello.
No.
Anyway, what's up?
I heard it. I just chose to ignore it.
The next track, can I just make a very, very important point actually, which is that I used to work in a golf club, and the guy's name who ran the golf club was called Mr. Michael Hunt. He called himself Mike, and he was quite a good golfer, so he won quite a lot of things, and he was on all these leaderboards and stuff as Mr. Mike Hunt.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? One more thing here.
He had balls that he got into hold. It's shush.
Yeah.
Well,